Okay, we're going to take a look at analysis right now. And actually, let me go back to surveys and do the one for that I actually have a lot of results for. In this, basically you can change this and focus on one particular question and just have that particular question in there, or you can display all questions or everything that's on page 1. You have the capability of going in and looking at individual responses. It's anonymous, but it does track certain information, IP address, when it was completed, how long they spent on the survey, taking it, and then the results for each individual question, which is the same information, a lot of the same information that you're going to get when you export this to information. And because it's anonymous, you don't know who it is. And then you can simply just start walking your way through the questions and getting the responses that way. Most cases that you're spending time with the results overview, so this will give you information about that. You have the capability of doing a print overview, so this puts it up in nice and clean so you can print it, and this makes it quite useful to do it that way. You also have the capability of exporting the data to a CSV or an Excel file, and we're going to talk about a lot of that in a little bit. So you have a lot of different options here, and we'll take a peek at that shortly. So let me go back to surveys. And also part of the analysis is you can also manage filters. Okay, and let's see, insert a filter, select filter filter type. We're going to have a question and membership status, and I want to filter it to all the cadets, and insert filter, whoops, sorry about that, and results overview. No matching responses because I have 2 filters, so I need to get rid of this this one filter. And so now we can see the results that were answered just by cadets. So we get an idea of how they want, what information they want. And we could have done the same thing with the other group. Or if you want to know, folks that have been to 4 or more conferences, what are their preferences? We could have done that also. And let me go back to managing filters and delete these. And go back to results overview. The other thing that you can do is you can share your results. Right now it's set for disabled, and I'm going to go ahead and enable that. This allows me to share my results and create a report share. First thing you want to do is indicate email addresses that you're going to want to send this to. So I'm going to send this to my junk email account. That doesn't mean you can send junk to it, but it's one of my options here. View reports, so you can give them just an overview only, or individual. So I mean, they can go in and look at the individual reports as you can, and in this case I'm going to give an overview. Whether or not they can export the data, whether they can filter it, view open-ended questions, that would be good. Whether or not recipient's share is currently active. Okay, and I set that for yes. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and now it's a matter of just simply sending it to them. So when the send message comes up, this is gonna be the subject in your send message. Go ahead and put your email address in there, or one that you want them to respond to. Any copies or blind copies that you want in there, and edit the email message. This survey link right here is important because this is going to be replaced with the actual link for the survey. And I can identify and say send this in HTML format, and that just may pretty it up a little bit. And when I'm done, I send this, and so now the email is being sent to that particular account, and that was okay. So that's a way of sending this. So let me open up a new box, and let's go take a look at that. Okay, that email looks like it came in, so we'll take a look at that. So I go ahead and click on Scrab It for my email, and then I can go ahead and click on those results. And if you remember, there's a few things that we didn't want them to have the capability. For example, to review independent results, so that has been removed. And the results are shared to them, and so this allows them to go ahead and review that information. Okay, they're not able to do any filtering. They can't look at independent results, but they can go ahead and review responses to questions. To open questions, we allowed them to do that, so they're able to go ahead and do that. So, and that's pretty much it for that. Next section we'll look how we can export information out to Excel and SPSS. So we'll attempt that.